I would just like to report that the breakouts are gone. There's still a little bit of, I think it's scarring, but it's much, much better. I'm quite excited for tomorrow because I'm going to a iris flower garden that I've never been to before. And I just hope the weather behaves because it's raining almost every day. So I hope there's some sun. And if there is, then I will vlog. This is dinner tonight. I haven't had this flavor before, but these are surprisingly filling. I think I'm gonna get the ick for them very soon because they're quite salty. Anyway, good night. I had such a bad sleep. It was one of those where I was asleep, but kind of not fully asleep, so I kept waking up. And I went to bed really late at like 3 a.m. thinking that I was going to sleep until 10 because, you know, that's what a body should do. And I woke up at 7. And I'm tired, but I'm not sleepy, which I think is one of the worst ways a person can be. But anyway, I wanted to get on here before I forget to say thank you very much for 200 subscribers. I want to do that Korean heart where it's like they make a circle and then they bite it and it turns into a heart. But it's like, and then it's supposed to go into a heart. And my boyfriend always clowns me about this because I can't make a, I feel like it's more circle than it is a heart. So thank you. But genuinely, I appreciate everyone who takes the time to watch these videos, to comment, and to subscribe to the channel. Still a really small channel. I'm also still figuring out what direction I want to go in with it. But one thing is for sure, I really enjoy making these. And I've watched some of my old vlogs from like last year and the start of the year. And it's nice to reflect on already. So I can only imagine how valuable or nostalgic it could be in the next 3 or 4 years to come back to these. So I won't yappa for too long, but thank you very much. I appreciate all 211 of you guys. I checked it this morning. It's 211. So thanks. Love ya. I don't know if I like the ribbon or not. I changed it and I just made a little bun with the dook. I'm a little disappointed in myself that I didn't have the guts to go through with it, but I knew it was going to bother me the whole day. I'm also realizing this would have been perfect to make a head wrap, but now time is running out and I need to go. So this is the look. I have my little butterflies here. Also, this morning, a mysterious mailman came to drop this off for me. And it says it's from Sweden. And I know I have a pen pal in Sweden, but she didn't say that she's gonna send me anything. So let's see. She'll probably point the knife away from me. Ooh. What if this like blows up on camera? What if I just die on YouTube? Why does it say Sweden? This is a moisturizer that I ordered like a week ago. I didn't know it came all the way from Sweden. Okay. But I got it specifically because it's for combination skin, and the white tea that they use in it is apparently good to fade scars and also help with like inflamed skin. And you can't really see it now, but I have a lot of acne scars from when I was a teenager. And I want to work on just fading those and minimizing those. So the main reason why I got this one was because my moisturizer ran out. I was using a South African brand. I think it's called Rooibos. And it got to the point where I cut it in half. Because I was digging in there to get more of the product. It's so good. It's a Rooibos. I'll have to Google it. But it's for oily and problem skin. And it's really good. Which I actually don't have. I have combination skin, but it works really well for me. Also, it has SPF in it. and that's what motivated me to get this one. I tried doing research on what the best skincare products have been for the past maybe 2 years or so. And I found an article where they reviewed according to different skin types and also SPF number. And in Japan, I'm really becoming more aware of being outside. As much as I love being in the sun, if you've been on this channel, you know two things I'm always talking about: the ridiculous prices of fruits and vegetables in Japan, and the second thing, I love being in the sun. So I need something that's going to protect my skin, because as much as I have, I got a little bit of melanin in there, but I don't think it's enough for me to be hanging out in the sun for hours every day. So I'm taking sunscreen more seriously, and I already have one that I use for my body. That's an SPF. It's like 50 plus, because they take sun so seriously here. That's a whole other conversation. But I feel like the majority of Japanese people don't like the sun, and they don't like becoming browner. And so you'll see people wearing these big hats with veils on them, long sleeves, long pants, socks with their pants, all so that they don't get any of the rays onto them. And you know what? To each their own. So I got this one because it is SPF 40, which was the highest I could find in a moisturizer for my skin type. I didn't want to take something specifically for dry skin or something specifically for oily skin, because it's just going to be too strong for my skin. So I'm going to try it, see how it works. I usually, with new skincare, I give it about a month, if not 2 months, for my skin to get used to it. And so far, the other stuff that I've been using, the toner, the new cleanser, and the face mask, seem to be working well in combination with each other. My skin is clearing up very well, so I hope this one doesn't react badly. Anyway, I've been yapping. I need to go.
In the morning. So like they opened at 10, I went 10:30, and they were already out of
Yeah.
Can I tell you there were heaps and heaps? There were heaps and heaps.
Show me.
I feel like nothing else can do justice.
You're on camera. Yes.
To the
Wine. Yes, you can give me a twirl. Give me a little. Ah! They had a good life, and they served. She got me snacks because she loves me.
No, I got you snacks because I was hungry.
Whatever.
Hungry for you?
Okay, I'm gonna. You do that.
Here.
Thank you. Which one do you recommend?
All the same flavor.
What? So why is it different colors?
Because the creams inside are different.
Oh, that's what it is.
It's a shell
Half
of
a
macaron.
macaron. Apocalypse. Are you into? Yeah. My friend and I were talking about this today, and she sees me as a very go-getter type of person. Like, if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. And my boyfriend mentioned this to me earlier as well. And I really don't see myself as that person. For the longest time, I've been someone who procrastinates, and I was gonna say leaves things to the last minute, but that is procrastination. So I've always looked at other people and thought, wow, look at what these people are doing with their lives. So it's kind of nice to hear the feedback from people that I care about, and that's their image of me. I mean, I think that means I'm doing something good and doing something right in my own life. But anyway, that's another tangent. Now I'm home. I'm gonna make a thumbnail for the next vlog, and I also want to journal a little bit about money. Recently I listened to two. One was a podcast and one was a YouTube video, which could also double as a podcast because she was just speaking about money and the energy surrounding money. And through that, I realized, and I've been realizing, that my relationship with money is quite negative, in the sense that I often have a fear that I'm gonna run out of money, and that's where I operate from. So I'm constantly trying to get more money so that I don't ever have no money. And I want to change my perspective from one of fear to one of abundance, because I don't know, I think it's just really hindering my ability to save as much as I can. And I'm not someone who wants to necessarily hoard wealth. I don't want to be a millionaire or a billionaire. I don't think that's necessary. But I do want to have enough money to see that I can travel whenever I want to. If I want to buy something that I know a loved one of mine would appreciate, is really practical, could help them with something in their lives, I kind of don't want to second guess about that. I want to know that I have enough funds in my bank account. So I'm going to journal, because apparently a lot of this is, well, not apparently, a lot of this comes from how you grew up and how the attitude surrounding money was in your house. And I just realized that it was a very scarce mindset. So I'm trying to move away from that in terms of finances. So I'm going to journal a little bit more about that, what my current perceptions of money are, and then where I want to get to, and also just practical goals for the rest of the year. So I think I'm gonna sign off here for the night, because I'm calling my friends in 2 hours, and it's 3 of us on the call, so it's gonna take a while, and then I'll probably pass out after that. And I'm looking forward to being in my bed the whole day tomorrow. I'm PMSing. I can feel my uterus is starting to hurt, so I just need to be in bed for the rest indefinitely. So I'm gonna say good night. Good morning. It is 7 a.m. An ungodly hour, if you ask me. I'm on my way to the hospital to go get the stitches removed from where they took out my wisdom tooth. And I would rather do it myself if it means I can get some more sleep. I'm gonna try and go. I have to be there at 9:30. I'm gonna try and go and come back and take a nap before work. I don't know why this thing is so crooked. It's been like this since I got it, and I don't like it. It feels like someone could just stick a foot through there. But anyway, this is a side note to say that my skin is looking good. And I honestly think it's the clearest that it's been ever. My skin, I still have acne scars, but in terms of breakouts and just pimples, this is the best that it's been. And I think it's because of a combination thing. I'm drinking a lot of water, and I think the products that I'm using are really aligning well with my skin. And I want to give Japanese humidity its credit, because for someone with combination skin, the humidity is just right for my skin. Like where the dry areas are, I feel like the humidity moisturizes it, and because I don't really have oily skin, it doesn't add too much to the point where my skin looks cakey. So yeah, it's very shiny now because I have my moisturizer and my sunscreen on, but I have been taking sunscreen very seriously, so it will go into my skin eventually. Alright, let me stop procrastinating and go. I don't want to be on the street so early. 八丁堀です。JR 京葉線はお乗り換えです。The next stop is 八丁堀 H12. I'm gonna run home and go take my nap immediately. This is love. I. Ray.
Kiss.
So what are you doing?
Alex.
Mel, explain what's this?
I.
Yes.
I.
Heart, okay? Refrigerator.
Long time no see.
Okay, good, very good. I think I just slept like 10 hours straight. I don't think I've had a sleep like that since I've been in the womb. That was such a good sleep. And you know, I think it's because I set the intention that I'm going to sleep for a long time. Please ignore the bed head. After I said goodnight to one of my friends, I was like, I'm going to sleep like a log, and I'm going to sleep until 11 a.m. And I did. And I'm proud of myself for doing that. This week really exhausted me. It was very busy. And the day that I had to go to the dentist and then go to work afterwards, I don't know why, but it completely bodied me. I feel like I was still recovering from that day with last night's sleep. But I made a promise to myself that if it's sunny outside today, then I'm gonna go to the park and go see some hydrangeas and also just go and get some sun. I would like the color to return to my skin after winter. I feel like I look like this sheet of paper. Look at that, exact same shade. So I want to go get a little bit brown. So I'm just gonna have a quick breakfast, a fruity breakfast. Happy Pride. And then I'm gonna go and go see my flowers. got a little too invested in the YouTube video that I was watching and I missed the train. I missed the spot where I was supposed to get off. So now we're just turning around. And it's incredible how not stressed I am about this. Whereas during the week, obviously for work, if it happens, then I'm like running up the stairs. This is the most calm transfer that I've ever done. I don't know where I am right now, but it's looking very foresty. It's looking a little too bushy for me. And the butterflies are the size of my hand. I don't know if I should go any further. I'm scared.